The bottom number of a time signature works very different from the top. So we talked about in another video what the top one means. Let's get into the bottom number. Now when it's a simple time signature, what this means is what type of note is going to represent a beat. Now that might sound a little confusing, but if it says, for example, 2/4, the way to interpret that is it means there's 2 quarter notes in a bar. So you could think of it as a fraction. You shouldn't draw a line in between a fraction. It's not a fraction, by the way, it's a time signature. So 2/4 means 2 quarter notes. Now a quarter note, remember, was a crotchet. So if we had 2/4, so if I just draw a 2/4 here, you could put a crotchet and then a crotchet, and that would be your bar. You'd have a bar line, and then you could have the next bar, a crotchet. Or anything that's equal to 2 crotchets could fit in there. So I could do a minim in a bar. Right? Just something that's worth the same as that. Or another example, I could put 2 quavers that are joined together and a crotchet, and that would be the bar. And that could be the end of my song. So that would be in 2/4. I could, for example, like let's say I had 3/4. The way to interpret that means 3 quarter notes or 3 crotchets in a bar. So in one bar I could put 3 crotchets. Or anything equal to 3 crotchets. So I could put a minim and then a crotchet. Or I could be really tricky and do a minim with a dot next to it, and then I'd put my double bar line at the end. So if this was our example, I'd count it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So every bar would have 3 beats in it. So at this level, we're only ever going to see 4 on the bottom. So meaning a crotchet is going to be equal to 1 beat.